Welcome back to the Beecommercer Daily Buzz. It is Friday, July 17th, 2026.
Today's theme is clear. Commerce platforms no longer want to be only channels.
They want to become operators.
TikTok wants to manage advertising, creators, listings, and content.
Meta wants to understand customer interests at a deeper level.
Google wants product feeds, local inventory, shopping policies, and discovery to work through a more unified system.
That can remove complexity for e-commerce brands.
But every workflow the platform manages is also a workflow the brand may understand and control less directly.
Let's get into it.
Our big story today is TikTok Shop's reported managed services pilot in the United States.
Under the proposed program, TikTok could oversee a large part of a seller's shop operation.
That may include advertising through GMV Max, creative testing, product listing optimization, creator recruitment, and content production, including potentially hundreds of AI-generated videos.
Sellers would still list their products and send samples to creators, but TikTok would take responsibility for many functions usually handled by in-house teams, agencies, affiliate managers, creator companies, media buyers, and content studios.
The reported cost is significant, a $10,000 flat fee plus a commission of between 10 and 20% per sale, depending on the category.
For a brand with strong products but limited social commerce expertise, the offer may be attractive.
TikTok could help the seller launch faster, find creators, produce content, and manage campaigns without building an entire team.
But the deeper issue is platform dependency.
If TikTok controls the advertising, creator selection, content generation, listing optimization, and campaign decisions, the seller may receive growth without fully understanding where that growth came from.
The business may know the final GMV,
but it may know less about which creators built trust, which messages persuaded customers, which content formats generated demand, and which products gained organic momentum.
It may also struggle to understand whether those customers would buy outside TikTok,
or whether the strategy could work on another channel if TikTok changed its policies or incentives.
This is why the program should be evaluated as an operating model decision, not simply another advertising service.
Before joining, brands should ask who owns the creative assets, who owns the creator relationships, whether campaign and customer data can be exported, and whether the brand can reject inaccurate AI-generated content.
They should also understand how commissions are calculated, how returns and cancellations are treated, and whether GMV Max is optimizing for revenue or profitable growth.
The important question is not only can TikTok grow our store,
it is what capabilities will our business still own after TikTok grows it.
Now let's move to Meta.
Meta's developing what it calls hierarchical interest representation, a system designed to understand the relationship between people, advertisers, products, services, campaigns, and other advertising entities.
Traditional targeting often appeared to work through visible actions.
A user viewed a product, visited a category, engaged with a post, added an item to the cart, or resembled an existing buyer.
Meta's NEMA approach aims to connect broader, more stable interests with narrower and less frequent signals of purchase intent.
In other words, the platform is not only asking what the customer clicked recently.
It is trying to understand what deeper combination of interests could make a product relevant to that person.
That makes product and creative semantics more important.
If Meta learns from catalog attributes, product titles, images, video, metadata, reviews, and landing page content, weak product information may fail to explain what problem the product solves, who it's designed for, which features make it different, and which lifestyle or use case it belongs to.
This means product data is becoming part of audience strategy.
Product titles, category assignments, high-quality images, demonstration videos, customer reviews, use case descriptions, variant information, and consistent positioning can all help the platform understand who may want the product.
But the advertiser still needs to define what a valuable customer means.
A system optimized for deep funnel conversion may still favor heavily discounted products, existing demand, one-time buyers, or products with easier attribution.
Automation can identify an audience.
The business still needs to decide whether that audience creates long-term value and healthy margin.
Now let's look at Google and Shopify. Google plans to consolidate its shopping ads and free listing policies into one document in September.
At the campaign level, Google is also changing how local inventory is managed.
For eligible shopping campaigns connected to Merchant Center accounts with local inventory enabled, local inventory ads will be switched on by default.
The existing local products control will be removed, and advertisers will use inventory filters to separate local and online products.
That can improve local discovery.
A customer searching for a backpack, laptop accessory, dorm room product, or urgent purchase may see an item that can be collected from a nearby store.
But default activation can also create unexpected campaign behavior.
Budgets may shift between online and store inventory, local availability may affect impressions, low stock products may receive traffic, reporting may mix different fulfillment journeys.
Online and offline profitability may also become harder to separate.
Retailers that want different budgets for local and online inventory should review their settings before the August 31st deadline.
Shopify is moving in a similar direction with its new collections experience.
Merchants can combine automated conditions, hand-picked products, other collections, app-generated sources, and specific variants.
Collections can update automatically when prices, inventory, tags, or external data change.
A retailer could build a back-to-school collection that includes in-stock dorm products, prioritizes selected bestsellers, excludes low-margin items, removes sold-out variations, and highlights locally available products.
That is much more than website organization.
Collections, catalogs, feeds, and local inventory are becoming live merchandising infrastructure.
When those layers disagree, the customer sees confusion.
When they agree, the merchant can respond to demand much faster.
Now for 3 broader commerce lessons.
First, AI brands are expanding advertising beyond the largest technology markets.
ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude are increasing advertising activity in smaller U.S. cities and regions where competition may be lower and AI familiarity is still developing.
But expanding reach is not the same as earning trust.
Brands should not simply reuse the same national creative everywhere.
They need to localize the customer story, product use case, value proposition, and channel mix.
Second, Shein's lower reported IPO valuation illustrates the cost of regulatory dependency.
A low-price cross-border model can appear extremely scalable until customs rules, parcel fees, and regional policy changes alter the economics.
Europe represents a large part of Shein's revenue, so new low-value parcel fees could have a meaningful impact.
Shein has responded by expanding warehouse capacity in Europe, moving more bestsellers into the region, and reassessing advertising spend and pricing.
The lesson for cross-border brands is that customs rules, local fulfillment, regional warehouses, and regulatory exposure should be part of growth strategy from the beginning.
Third, specific and authentic content may become more valuable as AI content volume grows.
Narrowly focused articles with clear questions, original experience, detailed examples, and distinct conclusions are easier for both people and machines to understand.
AI can help with research, first drafts, personalization, scheduling, and analysis.
But the brand still needs to provide the perspective, honesty, and emotional context that make the content recognizably its own.
AI systems can summarize generic knowledge.
They still need sources that contribute something worth summarizing.
Before we wrap up, let's go off the clock.
Agentic commerce promises to reduce friction by allowing AI agents to search, compare, recommend, and transact for customers.
But it may repeat one of e-commerce's oldest mistakes, scaling the new channel before defining fraud controls and responsibility.
Every e-commerce shift created a new risk surface.
Online payments created card-not-present fraud, mobile commerce created new identity and device risks, promotions created coupon and refund abuse.
Agentic commerce could create fake shopping agents, hijacked legitimate agents, automated promotion abuse, machine speed refund fraud, manipulated recommendations, and unauthorized transactions.
The central problem is accountability.
If an AI agent makes a poor purchase, who is responsible?
If the agent is manipulated, who absorbs the loss?
If the seller's product data is inaccurate, should the merchant, platform, agent provider, or customer carry the risk?
Existing commerce systems were built around human decisions.
Agentic transactions introduce autonomy into a system whose rules still assume a person clicked the final button.
That does not mean brands should avoid agentic commerce.
It means they should build it on top of a functioning commerce system.
An AI agent still needs accurate product information, secure payments, reliable checkout, predictable shipping, accessible returns, and trustworthy customer service.
Platforms are becoming more powerful.
AI agents are becoming more capable.
But brands still need to understand the customer, own the product truth, and protect the transaction.
The next e-commerce battle is not simply for traffic.
It is for control of the commerce operating layer.
That is all for today's Beecommercer Daily Buzz.
See you next time.